They say the forest doesn't sleep when it rains, it just listens. Every drop that slides down the bark, every gust of wind that sways the branches, carries a secret the trees have been holding for years. Out here, beyond the last paved road and the last cell signal, the world feels thinner. Like the veil between what's real and what isn't. People who've stayed in these woods say you can feel it, watching something ancient, patient, and aware. Not a creature, exactly. More like a presence that learned how to move without sound and breathe without air. Some nights, when the fog rolls down from the ridge and wraps around the cabin, it gets close enough to fog the glass from the outside. I came out here for quiet, to disappear from the noise, the screens, the people who look through you instead of at you. I thought the rain would drown out everything that kept me awake at night. But silence can play tricks when there's nothing left to distract you. The first night, I thought it was the storm, the tapping on the roof, the faint scrape against the wood. By the second night, I realized the tapping wasn't random. It had rhythm almost like fingers. On the third, I stopped pretending it was the wind. The trees around the cabin stand too close together, like sentinels. They creak in unison, bending toward the house when the wind shifts. I've seen things in the dark between them. Small movements, shapes that disappear the second I blink. I told myself it was shadows, the brain trying to make patterns out of chaos. But last night, I saw eyes, not glowing dot, not animal, just reflecting. Like something was standing there, watching me through the rain. I turned off the light. That's when I heard it breathe. There's something about the way sound travels in a storm. The rain muffles everything but the wrong things, the ones you shouldn't hear. I've been recording every night since it started, trying to capture proof. On the tapes, you can hear footsteps circling the cabin, slow and deliberate, crunching the wet leaves. Sometimes, a voice slips through the static, whispering. Not words I can understand, but I feel them. Like the forest itself is trying to speak, or warn me, or maybe just welcome me. I don't listen anymore. The last time I tried, I think it said my name. They warned me not to stay here alone. Locals said the cabin was built on the edge of something. Not a graveyard, not cursed land, just a threshold. The tree line marks the border, one of them told me. Everything beyond belongs to the woods. I thought it was folklore, but sometimes, when the rain hits hard and the power flickers, I catch a glimpse of movement on the other side of the window. It's always just outside the reach of the lantern light, always waiting, like it's measuring how much fear I have left. I've tried to leave Dot twice. Both times, the path back to the main road twisted in ways it shouldn't have. The trees look the same in every direction, and no matter how far I walk, I end up back here, the same cabin, the same puddle under the porch, the same cigarette but I left burning in the ashtray. The forest doesn't let you leave once you've been seen. Once it knows you, it remembers, it follows. I think the rain feeds it. Every drop carries whispers from the ones who came before me, people who thought they could outlast the storm. You can hear them if you listen close enough, but don't, because the more you listen, the louder it gets. And when you finally understand what it's saying, that's when it steps out from the tree line. That's when it crosses over. Tonight, the air feels different, heavier. The wind stopped an hour ago, but the rain hasn't let up. I can't see the trees anymore, just outlines against the fog. The radio flickers on by itself every few minutes, crackling like it's picking up something close, but not human. I know I should be scared. I know I should run. But part of me doesn't want to. Maybe that's how it starts. Not with terror, but with curiosity. Maybe the woods don't take people. Maybe they invite them. If you're hearing this, don't come looking for me. Don't come out here at all. Stay where the lights are bright and the rain sounds far away. Because once you step past the tree line, once you feel it watching you, it never stops. It never blinks. And it waits for the night you finally watch back.